TBT Naruto. NBA 2K 2020.
I'm in the 7, I'm gonna echo. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna echo. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up.
Is you thinking I'm jumping and leaking the leak? Immediately show up this evening and wait till you sleeping. Kicked it the open, I'm scanning for motion. I'm just trying to make all my pockets obese. Don't want, I just want the Lucci. So me and all of my poochies can eat. Put loose change, take his boot thing.
That's what Tim uses all the time. My Denver all the time Nuggets. Welcome to Infinite. Let's go. And number 50 coming out of course. All three of my wins have been the Denver Nuggets. My favorite NBA team, Denver Nuggets. Let's go.
From off the top, the flow is hot, I got you shocked. Come from off the top, you know I be smarter than Spock. Come from off the top, the flow is hot, I got you shocked. Come from off the top, come from off the top.
Can't keep up, you too slow.
Top,
you just watch, I control.
Top,
I take half, you not whole.
Top.
I use Zion Wilson in this as your forced to. Alright, let's go.
This is the year of the beer, the hair and the chair, so they know we was here. Staring in fear like a deer when the car coming near in the middle of the road, bit of beer. You don't wanna rock with the man, hands off of the grands, counting up bands when I talk to the fans. Knew I could jam, but the top was a fan. Now everybody wanna be friends. How you? Said I'm just fine in the right place at the wrong time. Said I go crazy out of my mind, and I think back when Daddy wrote down that it might scrape and it might grind, but you work hard and it might shine. Let me slow down, switch the time, and quit hiding.
Back up, 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 back up. Wait, back up, back up. I was told it, back up, back up. This all in my back up, but I won't be a back up. the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up.
Is you thinking I'm jumping and leaking and leak immediately? Show up this evening and wait till you sleeping. Kick the door open, I'm scanning for motion. I'm just trying to make all my pockets obese. Don't want, I just want the Lucci. So me and all of my poochies can eat. Put his loose change, take his boo thing out the PF chains and take him K, get a steak or something. Something looking at me like I'm opaque or something. Don't I look like Drake or something? Something better tell mankind Undertaker coming.
Back up, I was told it's no back up. Darkness all in my face, but I won't be a back up. Y'all be tripping, living life in respect up. I might slip out and back up, but I won't be a victim. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Come from off the top, the flow is hot, I got you shot. Come from off the top, you know I be smarter than Spock. Come from off the top, the flow is hot, I got you shot. Come from off the top, come from off the top.
Can't keep up, you too slow.
Top.
You just watch, I control.
Top.
I take half, you not whole.
Top.
Got your mind, got your
This is a
soul.
scenario, I'm in your area, this is your definitely. Turn up your stereo, get this jumping like Mario, now you ain't with me. You terrible, I might embarrass you right here in front of your whole family. Hot in Nigeria, this is the year of the beer, leave it here in a chair so they know we was here. Staring in fear like a deer when the car coming near in the middle of the road, bit of beer. You don't wanna rock with the man, hands off of the grands, counting up bands while I talk to the fans. Knew I could jam, but the top wasn't playing. Now everybody wanna be friends. How you? Said I'm just fine, in the right place, at the wrong time. Said I go crazy, out of my mind. And I think back when daddy wrote down that it might scrape and it might grind, but you work hard and it might shine. Let me slow down, switch the time and quit hiding.
Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Come from off the top, the flow is hot, I got you shot. Come from off. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up.
Wait,
Back up, back up.
I was told there's no back up. Darkness all in my
Back
face,
up, back up.
but I won't be a victim. Y'all be tripping, living life in respect. I might slip out and back up, but I won't be a victim.
I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up.
Is you thinking I'm jumping and leaking and leak immediately? Show up this evening and wait till you sleeping. Kick the door open, I'm scanning for motion. I'm just trying to make all my pockets obese. Don't want, I just want the Lucci. So me and all of my poochies can eat. Put his loose change, take his boo thing out the PF chains and looking at me like I'm opaque or something. Don't I look like Drake or something? Something better tell mankind Undertaker coming.
Back up, back up.
I was told there's no back up. Darkness all in my face, but I won't be a victim. Y'all be tripping, living life in respect.
It took forever to find a match, we finally got one. Let's keep moving.
I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. And then the seven, I'm gonna echo.
Fantastic backcourt facing off tonight in this one, Smitty. Let me ask you, do you think this is a guard-centric league right now?
Kevin, it is. And no matter how tall you are and what position, pretty much 90% of the guys now can dribble, they can pass, they can shoot. We have guys that are 7-footers that we're calling guards. So I think right now this is a guard-oriented league.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the three ball is good. Mitchell's got the first 3 points tonight for Utah.
Even though Mitchell isn't all that efficient from range, the most impressive thing to me is he believes the shot is going in.
Conley left side. Unable to get that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a three-point game. Bogdanovich wide open. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
He has a standing reach of 9'7". Gobert making that play look routine.
Over in the corner, Williamson. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
It is.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here is Holiday. 6 to shoot. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Utah with the ball.
Well, you talk about athletic families. Both of Drew Holiday's parents played Division I college basketball. 2 brothers also in the NBA. His sister played at UCLA. Oh, and by the way, his wife is a gold medal winning soccer player. That is tough to beat.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And Drew Holiday, one of the 3 brothers playing in the NBA at the same time. Greg, how often do you see that?
I mean, we had the Plumleys for a while there, but the Holidays, probably the most notable example. Aaron, Drew, and Justin, a basketball dynasty in one generation.
Now here's Williamson. And that one, good. Williamson's got his second basket of the night.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
From deep Ingles. No good there. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Tries it from 19. And it's Williamson missing. Jazz leading by 4. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Out to the right wing. Ingles with the rebound. So it's Utah now. Conley with a wide open look. Again, the Jazz score.
Oh, great ball movement there.
New Orleans trails by 9. Outside Holiday. And again, New Orleans has no up. And here's Utah. They're on a 13-4 run.
Yeah, again, just a lackluster transition defense.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Williamson. Outside, Redick. for the three. Cans it from downtown.
And Redick taking a turn, initiating some offense there, working that pick and roll to perfection.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And perimeter shooting never more valuable. And that's been J.J. Redick's M.O. all along. An elite marksman who can hit from anywhere.
And the Pelicans making a change here. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Out to the wing. Pass to Clarkson. Now Gobert. He's covered by Favors. Here's O'Neal. Off with the layup.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
The offensive rebound. Ingram. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
He's off on the second. Jazz leading by 7. Moutier, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. .35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. Shots good by Clarkson.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And that one drops. Redick's got 5 points so far.
And Ball sets up his teammates when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
A drive by Redick. Offensive rebound. Ingram wide open. And so it's Utah in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft. This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Pass to Favors. Now here's Hayes. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw.
I think rookie and one.
Emmanuel Moutier picks one up.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Steve, I know you like this, that the three-point shot is having such an effect on the league, actually transforming the NBA. Are you surprised how fast all this is happening?
I am. I'm surprised that so many teams are adopting this transformation of shooting a 3-ball, because there are some teams and there's some players, I know they shoot it, Kevin, but they shoot at such a low percentage. If you have the guys that can shoot it, you should adopt it. If not, you got to find another way of winning ball games. There's nothing wrong with having a great mid-range team that can knock down mid-range jumpers.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, coming into the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell wasn't sure he was ready for the NBA. Mitchell said, "I worked out in the summer with Paul George and Chris Paul, and they were the ones who convinced me to keep my name in the draft. They said, look, you're good enough. Just go out there and show it." Kevin, through a couple of seasons in Utah, that's exactly what Mitchell has done.
He has made an instant impact on the NBA and the Jazz. DA, thank you. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Inside, Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got his first 2 points of the night.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Bogdanovich, no luck. New Orleans trails by 3.
There's a built-in respect for coaches who played in the NBA. The Jazz, Quinn Snyder, never made it that far, but as a point guard, he helped Duke make 3 Final Four appearances.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Back to Moutier. From past the arc. And Bojan Bogdanović is good for 3. Bogdanović has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Smitty Snyder, also an All-American in high school, 2-time Washington State Basketball Player of the Year in high school.
Led Mercer Island to a state title, and then experienced coaching in college, the G League, and abroad. He's a lifer, and he's been around the game far and wide.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanović is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Melly, guarded by O'Neal. And he dunks it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Utah calls timeout.
And the EuroLeague's top scorer last season, Nicolo Melli, had turned down some NBA offers in the past, decides to make the leap to join the Pelicans, and gives them a highly skilled player in that front court.
Here's Mitchell. Pelicans pull it in. 1:53 left to play here in the second quarter. Williamson with it. He has 6. Yep, it counts. And now just a 2-point Jazz lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Back to Conley. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Melly. Here's Williamson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. 1:06 left in the first half of the game. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And it's Bogdanović off the drive. No good that time. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 2. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. And here is Williamson. And it's all evened up. Williamson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
Here's Melly. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here. Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
The Jazz with another miss. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Muscle helps Williamson on these takes. He is just difficult to stop.
We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
First dunk for Williamson. NBA 2K 2020.
And we've got second half action for
let's
you.
go.
Thus far, a pretty
Tills was Iron
evenly
Wilson. 2K
contested
2020
game.
there. All right. Let's keep it going. Keep doing it. Let's keep it moving.
Utah trails by 4. And it's Conley penetrating. Count the basket. Conley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Smitty, you played with the U.S. national team. Would you say they allow more physicality in FIBA than they do in the NBA?
No, I think, Kevin, different parts of the game, there's more physicality. Like on the free throw line, boxing out. Like going up for rebounds, they let a lot more than we're used to go. But usually the NBA players adjust and they find their way.
Now Williamson. Gobert with the block.
You gotta keep your head on a swivel when you go up against Rudy Gobert.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to Ingles. From deep three-point range. No good. Shot missing. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Holiday with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Back to Holiday. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Utah. They host the Spurs after this one. Mitchell in the corner. No good from outside. New Orleans leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Pass to Williamson. Drops in the layup for 2. Williamson's got 14 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Ingles. Right wing. Now here's Bogdanovich. 5 points in the game. Rocket 2. And the rejection by Favors.
The 7-4 arm span of
That's
Favors
defense
paying
team, and not
big
trying to get your old
dividends
team there,
when it
Favors.
comes
I
to
see.
rim protection.
Royce O'Neal. Jordan Clarkson. Emmanuel.
Here's Holiday. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And already
And not
over
shot
a
against
decade in
previous
the league for
team.
Mike
Different.
Conley. He never got past the numbers game to make the All-Star team in the crowded Western Conference, but make no mistake about it, Conley is star caliber.
Ingram left side. To the paint. Hayes trying to break through. And that one's good. Ingram. And the Pelicans lead by 8. And Greg, you talked to Conley. He'll admit he's been frustrated trying to break through and get that recognition.
Still, the way he plays the game, not focused on his individual numbers, unselfish, and focused on what the team needs to win.
For 3, Ingram drills it from outside. And it's an 11-point Pelican lead.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Back to Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Favors. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Clock at 6. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Niang. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Pelicans, I just gave up 2 points so far in the whole third quarter. That's what I'm talking about. Great defense. All right, that's how we get it done. All right, CBT Naruto over and out. And also today is February 18, 2020. Shout out to my birthday month for February 2020. And also shout out to my girl Kefa being added on Dragon Ball Friday Z on February 28th, 2020. That's going to be amazing, exciting, pretty fresh, and I'm excited, to fight with her and everything. It's going to be perfect. So, shout out to that also. And it was announced on February 9th, 2020 that she's going to be added on Dragon Ball Friday February 28th, 2020. So it's I want to acknowledge that. And with all that being said, I just want to acknowledge all that. And CBT Naruto over and out.